Hello travelers, my name is Eric and I'm about to bring you to the top 10 places to visit in Portugal. Wait, not only the top 10 best places, but I'll also tell you the best, a must-try local food of Portugal at the end, so make sure you stick around till the end. Okay, let's go. From opulent castles and medieval villages to rolling vineyards and volcanic islands, we explore some of the best places to visit in Portugal. One of the oldest countries in Europe, Portugal boasts a complex history alongside dramatic landscapes, stunning beaches, fascinating museums, and exquisite cuisine. But it has some surprises too: natural springs, a village built from boulders, and a chapel made of human skeletons, to name a few. So if you happen to find yourself in this vibrant country, here are some of the best places to visit. 10. The beaches in the Algarve. Located in the south of Portugal, the Algarve region is home to more than 100 spectacular beaches scattered along 155 kilometers of golden coastline. Unsurprisingly, this is one of the best places to visit in Portugal if you are looking to hit the waves. The country's best-known surf spot, Praia do Amado, on the coast of Icentina, regularly hosts international bodyboarding and surfing competitions. The dramatic sand dunes, cliffs, and rock pools also make this a popular destination with families during low tide. Nearby, the wide-sweeping beach, Praia de Bordeira, attracts nature lovers with its dramatic limestone cliffs, swaths of sand dunes, and 3 kilometers of sand. Meanwhile, Praia do Amoreira, just outside the town of Algarve, is home to an abundance of starfish-filled rock pools that keep little ones entertained. 9. The palaces and castles in Sintra. Not far from Lisbon, the forested hilltops of Sintra are home to some of Portugal's most opulent palaces and castles. The most magnificent of these is arguably the gloriously decadent and colorful Palácio da Pena, one of the 7 wonders of Portugal. The impressive castle is famous for its extravagant romantic design, which blends together Gothic, Moorish, and Renaissance architecture. The castle was built in the 19th century for Ferdinand II, as the summer residence of the Portuguese royal family. However, it is still used today for state occasions. 8. The wineries in the Rio Douro Valley. Famed for its production of port and other wines, the valley of the River Douro is undoubtedly one of the most spectacular places to visit in Portugal. People from all over the world travel to this stunning World Heritage Site to sip on wine and admire the vineyard-covered hillsides. Taking a road trip will allow you to visit the wineries and perhaps even stay a night in one of the wine-producing estates. Be warned though, the roads here are winding and often stomach-churningly steep. Alternatively, you can hop on a train along the Linha do Douro, one of Europe's most picturesque railway lines, which connects Porto with Piso de Riva and other towns. If you prefer a more leisurely adventure, there are numerous cruise operators that tour up and down the river. These often stop at various attractions along the way such as Metius Palace, Sé Cathedral, and Bolhau Market. 7. The Parque Natural da Serra da Estrela. The rugged mountainous landscape of the Parque Natural da Serra da Estrela is the perfect location for hiking. The park is Portugal's oldest and largest protected area and spans more than 1,000 square meters. It is home to rock-strewn meadows, gushing rivers and waterfalls, terraced fields, and icy lakes. Here you will also discover the country's highest peak tour, which towers at 1,993 meters. 6. The vibrant capital, Lisbon. Portugal's illustrious capital is arguably one of the most charismatic cities in Europe and home to some of the country's most famous landmarks. These include the 11th century São Jorge Castle and the 16th century Torre de Belém. When strolling around the cobbled streets, you will stumble upon stunning mosaic tile plazas, fairy tale castles, and Gothic monasteries. This stunning architecture makes Lisbon one of the most popular places to visit in Portugal. 5. The Venice of Portugal, Évora. Often dubbed the Venice of Portugal, the picturesque city of Évora is famed for its beautiful canals, Nouveau architecture, and colorful gondolas, polisers. Located on the edge of the vast Rio de Évora lagoon, This authentic fishing district is home to numerous religious buildings. These include the Cathedral of Évora, with its prominent bell tower, and the 15th century Convento of Jesus, featuring a lavish tomb made of marble. 4. The 9 islands of the Azores. Some 1,500 kilometers to the west of Lisbon, in the Atlantic Ocean, lie the Azores, an archipelago of 9 islands, characterized by volcanic landscapes, green pastures, and one of the best marine habitats in the world. The archipelago is a pit stop for about a third of the world's species of cetacean. As a result, it is one of the most important places to visit in Portugal for nature lovers. 3. The boulder village of Monsanto. Nestled on the steep mountaintop of Monsanto in Baixa, the village of Monsanto resembles a setting from The Lord of the Rings. It is famous for its gigantic granite boulders, which people have used as floors, walls, and even roofs in houses that date back to 1174. Due to its distinction as a living museum, the village has barely changed in hundreds of years. 2. The wine cellars of Porto. Any trip to Portugal wouldn't be complete without a visit to the city that gave its name to the county's most famous export, port wine. Located on the mouth of the Rio Douro, Porto is the second largest city in Portugal and a popular center of culture and entertainment that rivals Lisbon. It boasts a colorful mix of medieval relics, extravagant churches, and wine cellars that are open for tastings. 1. The Chapel of Bones in Évora. Located at the foot of a mountain range in the wine region of Alentejo, Évora is one of Portugal's best-preserved medieval towns and home to the 16th century Capela dos Ossos, Chapel of Bones. The macabre monument is the final resting place of thousands of bodies exhumed from the city's graveyards in the 16th century. Some 5,000 skeletons are believed to be cemented into its walls. Okay, let's take a look at the must-try local food now. Here we go. Pastel de nata. Even if you know next to nothing about the cuisine of Portugal, you're likely familiar with the country's most famous dessert, a tiny and decadent Portuguese egg tart that some might say is the most satisfying wallop of sweet wow you'll ever get for €1.15. Known generically around the world as pastel de nata, it's protected as pastel de Belém at Antiga Confeitaria de Belém, where it is said to have originated in the Lisbon suburbs in 1837. The original recipe is under lockdown, passed on by the monks at the listed Geronimo's monastery nearby, but the secret is in the textural yin and yang between the creamy egg custard filling and the flaky pastry shell. Powdered sugar and/or cinnamon is sprinkled over the top according to taste. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks you for sticking around. Make sure you like my channel and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in next video. Bye-bye.